everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It is not just the temperature that is heating up as summer gets underway. It is also the cozy gaming community and the new releases and announcements that just keep coming. Part of that was the Wholesome Direct, where we saw a whole bunch of new trailers and new games that are going to be coming soon. And we also have a whole bunch of demos thanks to the Direct. This week I have been testing a whole bunch of them. Some of them were featured as part of the Direct, some of them weren't. But either way, I'm going to share with you some today, and hopefully you'll enjoy them and maybe find something that you want to give a try and maybe add to your wish list for the future. So without further ado, let's get into these games. I cannot wait to show you them and I hope you enjoy. Let's get started. So one of the first games I tried was Botany Mana. I feel like this game has been on my radar for ages, and I thought it had honestly released but I just missed it. But no, it's still not out yet, and it will be coming to Switch and PC in 2023 at some point. This is a really nice first-person style point-and-click game. You play as Arabella Green, who is a retired botanist, and in this game you're exploring a wonderful 19th century English manor. It's really nice. You have like a little greenhouse, some gardens with a fountain. This is all that I've seen so far, and I was like, wow, this is so beautiful. In the game itself, though, I'm not just talking about the aesthetics of it, you get to explore around and find clues, pick up little snippets of information and put things together to help you grow plants and uncover their mysteries. There's a few different puzzles here which are all fun, and I did enjoy them so far. The demo was actually pretty short. There was only two kind of levels, I will call them, because we had one plant and then I had to go and grow another plant, so it kind of worked out like it was like two little mini levels. And I think that if this is how the game structures itself, like having little separations between them, then it will be really nice because there'll be a clear structure to the game, which I enjoy. The puzzles themselves didn't feel overly complicated. Maybe that was just because it was the beginning of the game, who knows, but I did enjoy them and I did learn some new things. I don't think they're real plants, but they were still fun to take part in and kind of immerse yourself in the whole storyline. There were parts, the only thing that I'm going to say be a little bit critical about is the fact that there were parts during this, especially when I first played it. I've played the demo twice now, and in the first play I did feel a little bit sick, and I think that was because of the first person aspect of it, like moving around and things like that, getting used to the controls. I don't think it'll be like that for you, hopefully. I do just think that it was kind of getting adjusted to the controls, but I'm going to say it anyway because I know people who get motion sick during games, it's not fun. So yeah, if you are, just be a little bit wary of that. But I did really enjoy it, and on the second play I didn't encounter those problems. I just really quickly wanted to mention it. The demo is really short and sweet. I definitely would recommend giving it a try, particularly if you like plants, if you enjoy playing point-and-click games, if you like a little bit of a story, then this was definitely a winner. Short but very sweet. The next game was one that I was super excited to get a taster for, and that is Sticky Business. I was surprised about how much playability and replayability was in this demo. It was so good. I got sucked into it for hours. Sticky Business, as the name suggests, is all about running your very own sticker business. I will not take credit for this, but it has been described as an Etsy simulator, which I think is very on point. Thank you, Darren, for that. In this game, you get to design your very own stickers using some of the graphics. It's quite easy to do, and there are some adorable options. You can really let your creativity flow, or if you just want to make something basic, you can do that as well. Once you've got your designs and all settled on them, you must print your stickers. To ensure maximum profits, make sure that you place them cleverly, and then finally it'll be time to fulfill your orders. In this screen, you get to select the stickers, pack them, all ready for shipping. There is a few different options that you can choose color-wise. Along the way, you will hear some cute little stories, and you'll get to know your customers better. I think this demo is one of the ones that I spent the longest time playing, and I I'm not lying to you when I said that I did get sucked into it. I kept telling myself just one more day, and yeah, before I knew it, time had well and truly gone. I love the graphic style of this game. It's really nice pixel. It may look like a little bit simple, but it is really, really cute and really adorable. Another bonus point to this game for it being absolutely super duper relaxing. Although you do have time commitments to fulfill with the orders, there was absolutely no stress. I'm super excited to see what more content will be in the full release, and I definitely recommend giving this demo a try. If you're worried about playing this because you're not artistic, trust me, you need very little creative skills, as whatever stickers you create, I'm sure your customers will love, and they will be cute, because how can they not be cute with the designs that are available? The full version of this game will be coming to Steam later this year, and hopefully, fingers crossed, maybe add it to the Switch at some point as well. Up next, we have Lakeburg Legacies. This game I was not expecting to love as much as I did. Honestly, I could go play this demo again and again. Lakeburg Legacies, if you've not heard of it, is essentially a fancy dating game come village management simulation, which you might think that sounds a little bit weird, but trust me on it, it's good. It is set in medieval times and you get to watch your village grow, but in order to make it truly flourish, you must play as matchmaker to decide the relationships and fate of your villagers. Think of yourself as a Cilla Black. If you know, you know. This game is inclusive as you get to matchmake irrespective of gender, which obviously we fully support. The demo is a good amount of time and you could definitely play it more than once, which I may have done. The graphics are cute, I love the style of the town, and the little headshots of the residents are really, really nice as well. I will say that when I first opened the game, I was a bit overwhelmed with all of the different menus and UIs. However, once you get to grips with them, it is quite manageable. Don't let that put you off, because once you know what they do and what their function is, it's really easy to get to grips with. The demo ended pretty soon after I got a castle, so you can kind of see the direction of this game and how it develops. I definitely cannot wait to play more and kind of see how much more there is to it, because I have a feeling it could be a huge kind of content heavy game. I definitely recommend giving this game a go now, because it actually releases on July 20th on the PC, so it may be something that you want to purchase. In the Wholesome Direct, it felt like every other game had a cat of some description, which I'm definitely not mad about, as I am a huge cat fan. And if you are too, you might want to try Little Kitty Big City. Following a series of unfortunate events, you play as a cat who is lost in the big city and must find their way back home. Along the way, there are some cute things to collect, including some adorable hats, which I was definitely a fan of, and some quests to complete. For example, I encountered a compromised tanuki who I could not abandon stuck in the pipe. Of course, I had to help them. This game is one that is designed to play with a control pad, and I did attempt to play it with keyboard and mouse, and the controls are a little bit backwards, but I did try and get used to them after a little while. So if you do eventually manage to give the demo a try, definitely remember that. This game has a lot of potential, and I think there are definitely going to be lots of different characters to meet, lots of different things to do that will definitely put you to the test. But what I got to see so far is really, really adorable, and I'm interested to see what the final product looks like. I'm not sure if this demo is fully available for everyone as of yet, but if it does release soon, definitely keep your eyes on it, maybe go and add it to your wish list. It's not expected until 2024, so there is a bit of a wait, and obviously that means time for even more improvements. The next demo was not included in the Wholesome Direct, but that does not mean it isn't going to be a wonderful game. This is One Lonely Outpost, and this is a farming simulation game, but if it isn't already obvious, there is one huge difference that sets this game apart from other farming games, and that is, it is set in space. Think of it as a farming sim come sci-fi game. I'm not normally a sci-fi kind of girl, but this game did warm to me pretty quickly. In the demo, you land on a brand new barren world, accompanied by a little robot buddy, and I set out exploring and farming pretty quickly. There was a whole bunch of things to see, and it felt like you had quite a lot of freedom. The tools in the game are very different from non-galactic farming sims in the fact that you get to use lasers and harness the power of water and wind. Don't worry though, it's not as dangerous as it sounds. The farming mechanics were really nice, easy, quite simple, and kind of familiar, what you're used to when you play a farming game. But even early on, there was a wide amount of different crops that you could plant, which I thought was nice. There was lots to explore and different minerals to mine. Laser. There was a whole bunch of different things, and there was a catalogue that you could store them in, which was cool. And I did make some other discoveries as well, which I hadn't quite figured out at the time. I also started to unlock some crafting machines, which looked pretty awesome, smelting some ores as you do. So far, the game felt really nice, and there was something about the setting of this game that really does give it kind of a fresh feeling to it, which is always nice because there's nothing worse than playing a farming sim and then just playing it on repeat. I have seen some other clips of this game, and I do think that they look really exciting, exploring different areas and meeting new people and kind of turning the barren world into more of a colony, which seems very exciting. I was given early access to this demo, so if you head to the Steam page and you can't see it, that's why. But they are taking part in Next Fest for Steam, so you will be able to play the demo from June 19th. And then, excitingly, the game goes into early access on June 26th. So if you enjoyed the demo, you won't have long to wait, as you'll then be able to purchase it for yourself as well. If you love to explore other cultures, then Vampa may be a game for you to try. I will say the demo was very short, but it does give you a wonderful taste of the game. I use the word taste on purpose because food appears to play a huge part in this game, as it is described as a narrative cooking puzzle style game. The story revolves around Vampa, who immigrated to Canada to live with her family, which is important as family and culture are some of the key features in this game. In the demo, you do get a snippet of a puzzle game and where you learn to make idli, which is a food I had never heard of before. The puzzle was quite nice and simple. I did still manage to mess it up a few times, but the direction from the game and the instructions were pretty good. The demo also gives you an idea as to which way the story will go, as you get to see some exchanges between Vampa and her husband. Some of this did throw a few amber flags at me, but the writing style seemed nice, and I just think I would like to see more of it before I give an overall opinion on it. One of the standout features of the game so far is definitely the stunning art style, as it has wonderful, wholesome, hand-painted graphics. This definitely helped give the game an authentic feel, as it incorporated vibrant colours and patterns. Vampa is due to be released on all platforms, including the Switch and PC, on July 31st. In at number 7, we have a charming and delightful miniature puzzle game called A Tiny Sticker Tale. In this game, you must place stickers to create scenes and help unfold the story. When I first opened the game, I was immediately a fan of the art style, and there is a bunch of different scenes to explore where you all get to see this wonderful graphics. The demo did have the occasional dialogue with a few cute characters to talk to, but the real story is created by using the stickers and kind of figuring out how to use them. The game did feel quite simple, however, I don't think that should necessarily be a negative thing, as sometimes it's just nice to have a puzzle game that isn't too taxing. The gameplay mechanics were also really smooth. All you had to do was just drag and drop the sticker, so it should be accessible for a wide range of audiences. The overall demo was good, and it is definitely worth a play. I just wonder how much more the full game could add to the demo, as it seemed to pack a lot in there, but I am definitely intrigued. No release date has been announced yet for the game, but Kickstarter campaign is live if you want to support its development. The next game I tried was Wood and Weather. Now this is a unique game, as you literally play as the hand of God in a world where the characters look like dolls you played with as children. Although you play as the hand of God, this demo was very tranquil and you can enjoy everything at your own pace. The game is set in a little town surrounded by scenic views and rolling hills. The art style isn't overly detailed, but it didn't need to be, as it definitely feels like they are trying to recreate something from your childhood. In fact, the map reminds me of those city rugs that you had as children and you used to play around with the toy cars on them. I'm sure you all know what I'm talking about. The demo had a few quests which appeared to be weather dependent and unlocked different things you could do, such as fishing, which is still not my favourite activity, by the way. The quests weren't overly complex and they were quite straightforward, which was good. I did find the hand hard to manage at first, but I soon picked up the controls and eventually felt at ease with it. I enjoyed the demo, but not sure the full game is quite right for me. There is no release date for this game yet, but you can wishlist it on Steam if it looks like something you might enjoy. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to build a planet? Well, you can do just that in Bubblegum Galaxy. In this demo, you play as Hako, who is an apprentice in an office full of very interesting characters. Yes, that is a house for a head. This office is your base for your cozy building endeavors. The way you actually perform the puzzle is quite similar to Door Frame Antique. It is a hexagonal style tile placing puzzle. I loved that game, so this was a lot of fun. The key difference here is clearly the graphics. They are much more simplified, but colourful and just as pleasing to the eyes. I really love the whole kind of space feel that they've got going on. It's really fun. There's also some good dialogue to be had with your work colleagues that might give you a giggle or two. And there is a mission system, so you can progress through the levels and unlock different things. But overall, it is very chilled. I enjoyed it. There was no need to kind of exert yourself with puzzles and things. It was just really relaxing. This game will be coming to both Switch and PC at some point later this year. And the final game I tested was Little Nemo Guardians of Slumberland. Now, huge disclaimer, I am terrible at platform games, like really bad. But I thought I would give this a try because it looked adorable. Spoiler alert, it was cute, but I couldn't give it much time as I got tired of being returned back to my bed because I was struggling so much. The one thing I can give you a review of is how beautiful it is. I know you can see it for yourself, but the vibrant colours and level of detail in the game is stunning. So if you're looking for a beautiful platform game, then this may be one for you. Wow. There we have it. There are 10 amazing demos. I hope you enjoyed them. Let me know in the comments which one was your favorite, which one you've played, or which one you're gonna be playing. I know some of them for sure. I am definitely gonna be making a purchase in the future. I'll see you again soon with another video. Have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.